I'm so glad you've clicked on this video, 7 reasons you self-sabotage. Just bringing awareness and understanding to these reasons makes a massive difference. So let's get stuck in. Reason 1, toxic shame. Shame convinces you that you're not enough. Sabotage aligns life with this belief. Shame says you'll fail, so why try? Sabotage prevents risk by keeping you stuck. Shame creates a fear of being exposed. Sabotage protects you by hiding your potential. Growth feels like a lie to someone burdened by shame, so sabotage ensures that you don't grow. Shame tells you that success is temporary, therefore sabotage makes sure that it is temporary. Shame is mainly characterized as the belief that one is not good enough, unlovable, or defective, and is mostly the result of complex trauma. A child's needs aren't met, the child internalized this to mean, I must be the reason I'm not getting the love I need. It infers, therefore, it must not be good enough, unworthy, etc. This is where shame comes from, and it's carried into adulthood and causes a lot of problems. I know that talking about trauma in childhood in a video about sabotage seems quite heavy, but if we understand why we feel on some level undeserving of success, then it makes a massive difference to our progress. Shame binds you to the past mistakes. Sabotage keeps you living in them. Receiving kindness feels foreign under shame. Sabotage brings back familiar rejection. Shame feeds imposter syndrome. Sabotage makes you believe it. This creates a cycle, or a shame-based loop. Shame fears hope because it risks disappointment. Sabotage eliminates the risk. Shame convinces you that love is conditional. Sabotage tests its limits. Your achievements feel hollow under shame. Sabotage keeps the emptiness intact. Emptiness feels more familiar and more comfortable. So with shame, it's just this constant belief, or this underlying belief, that if you're not good enough for something, then your reality will match that belief. You basically sabotage to match that inner reality. Shame holds a distorted mirror to your worth. Sabotage ensures the reflection remains the same. The fear of being seen under shame leads to isolation. Sabotage locks the door. Hope threatens the comfort of shame. Sabotage extinguishes it before it grows. Guys, if this is the sort of content that you're liking and it's helping you, then subscribe and like the video. Anyway, back to the video. Reason 2. Guilt. Guilt convinces you that you don't deserve happiness. Sabotage ensures you never reach it. Past mistakes define your identity under guilt. Sabotage keeps you tied to them. Guilt whispers that punishment is justice. You are serving a sentence. Guilt is like the juror and the executioner. Sabotage becomes the sentence. Receiving love feels wrong under guilt. Sabotage protects you from what you think you don't deserve. Success feels like a betrayal to those you've hurt. Sabotage levels the field. Any success under the feeling of guilt feels like something you're doing wrong to all these people you've hurt in the past. So you therefore say to yourself, well, I can't have success considering all these bad things I've done. And then you just continue doing bad things because you're like, well, I'm a bad person, therefore I should do these bad things. Guilt then keeps you replaying the past. Sabotage is then making sure that you never move forward. Guilt makes apologies feel insufficient. Sabotage is your way of paying the debt. Feeling joy triggers guilt's reminder of past pain. Sabotage silences the joy. Guilt says that self-compassion is selfish. So then sabotage denies you the actual chance to heal properly. You punish yourself to balance the scales of guilt. Sabotage becomes the punishment. Every step forward feels like a betrayal under guilt. Sabotage pulls you back. Guilt keeps you focused on what you lack. Sabotage magnifies that gap. Forgiveness from others feels like a lie under guilt. Sabotage ensures you never believe it. Guilt says your pain is deserved. Sabotage makes sure you stay in it. Guilt thrives on isolation. Sabotage makes sure you stay alone. You don't want to be around people because you feel guilty. You don't want them to know, and you don't want to feel like you're burdening other people. So you're there like, I don't want to be the bad person around other people. So you just isolate. Reason 3, fear of the other shoe dropping. Fear convinces you peace is temporary. Sabotage restores chaos to feel prepared. When good things happen, disaster feels inevitable. Sabotage controls the timing. Growing up in chaos trains your brain to mistrust stability. So then the feeling of chaos and sabotage feels safer. You are constantly expecting something bad to happen, the other shoe dropping. So therefore, childhood patterns create adult expectations. Peace can trigger anxiety. Sabotage replaces calm with stress relief. You expect disappointment when things go well. Sabotage prevents hope from being crushed. The subconscious believes that chaos is protection. Sabotage prevents vulnerability. The other shoe dropping is a learned story. Sabotage reinforces the narrative. Calmness feels like the quiet before the storm. Sabotage creates manageable turbulence. Predictability feels foreign and dangerous. Sabotage offers a return to normalcy. The mind associates stability with looming threats. Sabotage interrupts perceived danger. Chaos feels like home. Sabotage makes safety uncomfortable. Growing up in unpredictability normalizes sabotage. Stability feels alien. The unknown creates stress. Sabotage provides a familiar solution. So when peace becomes tension, it becomes uneasy. To release that tension, you sabotage because you can't handle the tension anymore. You're like, when is it going to come? Okay, I'll do it. I'll make sure that something bad happens because I can't take the tension of things just going well anymore. Waiting for disaster when you think inevitable disaster is going to happen. Sabotage is a way of accelerating that process because it's so tiring. Chaos provides certainty in an uncertain world. Sabotage brings predictability. Sabotage ensures bad outcomes are controlled, not surprising. Reason 4, comfort in chaos. So, if chaos was normal when you were growing up, sabotage creates it to avoid vulnerability. Predictability feels wrong. Sabotage restores familiar discomfort. Stability is unfamiliar and stressful. Sabotage is a return to comfort. Emotional regulation feels difficult without chaos. Sabotage creates a familiar environment. And when things feel too calm, the mind will then seek chaos. It will seek something impulsive. It will seek excitement through doing something crazy. Structure feels like confinement. Sabotage creates a sense of freedom. Chaos was normal growing up. Sabotage recreates it to avoid vulnerability. Predictability feels wrong. Sabotage restores familiar discomfort. Stability is unfamiliar and stressful. Sabotage is a return to comfort. When things feel too calm, sabotage seeks excitement. Routines trigger anxiety. Sabotage provides chaos as a distraction. Calm is uncomfortable. Sabotage ensures there's always something to manage. Too much order feels suffocating. Sabotage is a coping mechanism. Predictable routines are boring. Sabotage adds spontaneity. Routine is stifling. Sabotage creates chaos to feel alive. Predictability triggers stress. Sabotage seeks instability. Structured environments feel unnatural. Sabotage is a way to rebel. Peace is unfamiliar. Sabotage rocks stability to reconnect with comfort in chaos. Order doesn't sit well. Sabotage provides relief through unpredictability. Calm feels like too much space. Sabotage fills it with drama. Reason 5. Fear of success. Success is intimidating. Sabotage reduces it. Fear of failure and fear of success are intertwined. Sabotage keeps the balance between the two. Success means you will have higher expectations of life, and then sabotage keeps the balance by lowering them and making sure that you never reach that. Fear of losing control with success. Sabotage maintains control. Success makes you stand out. Sabotage prefers to stay in the background. Success brings more responsibility. Sabotage shrinks it. Success challenges old beliefs. Sabotage clings to them. Success feels like a betrayal to past failures. Sabotage aligns with failure. And the same as guilt. If you feel successful, then you feel guilty. So you're like, I can't be a success. I better sabotage because of all the bad things I've done to people and how bad I am, how shameful I am. Remember, the shame is the belief that you are not good enough. So you'll always fall back to that. Success requires consistency. Sabotage disrupts it. When you think of success, you think of consistency. People that are successful are consistent. So the opposite of that is someone that is just inconsistent, and they'll always find an excuse. They'll always come up with some reason. And that's normally from shame. It's from that belief that they just don't deserve it. So they sabotage. They just stop being consistent. And that's normally from the fear of success as well as the fear of failure. Success forces us to confront deeper issues. Sabotage avoids them. And success will expose us to areas that we need to grow. And sometimes those areas are really painful to look at. It's very difficult for someone with shame or complex trauma to look at areas where they need to grow. So they just stop. So they just stay the same. Things get boring, so they just stop and then they sabotage. Reason 6, trust issues. Past betrayals make trusting others difficult. Sabotage avoids hurt. Fear of abandonment keeps sabotage alive. Trusting people, again, is risky. Sabotage maintains distance. Past relationships ended poorly. Sabotage prevents future pain. Fear of rejection keeps sabotage active. Trust involves uncertainty. Sabotage keeps control. Rebuilding trust demands openness. Sabotage stays closed. Trust is a leap of faith. The fear of being let down is intense. Trusting someone new feels like a risk. Past trust becomes triggers. Vulnerability is perceived as weakness. Rebuilding trust feels overwhelming. Relationships that require trust are extremely stressful. You never want to let somebody in case they let them down, or you let them down, and you just never really open up. You never really connect with anybody. So sabotage then keeps every single relationship you have really superficial. You never really open up. You never make yourself vulnerable. So therefore you never connect with anybody. Reason 7. Pain confusion. Bad pain feels familiar. Sabotage keeps things uncomfortable. Love is equated with suffering. Sabotage enforces this belief. Pain is the only way to feel alive. Sabotage creates it. Self-harm is a way to cope. Sabotage maintains pain. Pain is predictable. Sabotage keeps life in chaos. Pain is attention-seeking. Sabotage grabs it. Pain is used as a form of punishment. Sabotage demands it. Negative emotions feel more manageable. Sabotage controls them. Pain is a form of control. The pain becomes a comfort zone. Sabotage reinforces it. Feeling nothing inside is unbearable. Pain feels safer than joy. Self-sabotage is just then ultimately the way to punish yourself through pain. And then the pain becomes a familiar sensation, and we prefer these familiar emotions rather than ones that we don't want to face. The emotions that we don't want to face, the unknown, the fear of the unknown. Better the devil you know. Pain is preferred over uncertainty. Sabotage maintains discomfort. Pain is a reminder of past hurts. Sabotage keeps them alive. Pain is a validation of existence. Sabotage secures it. So now you understand a lot more about self-sabotage. If you want to understand how to overcome this and the sort of therapy you need and what to do, what you need to do to work on this, then go to this video here. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe.